Hi YouTubers, this is Katie. This is my third update for the transition that Noah's going through, and as a lesbian partner, how it's affecting me and stuff like that, and little tips and stuff for everyone else who's going through it. So what I'm going to talk about is why I haven't made any videos in the past month and a half or something like that. Relationship issues that we've had, including sex drive, dealing with stereotypes, looking at the changes. A lot of changes have happened. We're about almost into our fourth month of transition. How my attraction levels have or have not changed, and the dysphoria and other stuff like that. So, to start off with, why I haven't made any videos, because it's been during exams and school and work and stress and procrastination, but also because over the past month and a half, 2 months, we've been dealing with some relationship issues and some trust issues, so I didn't want the video of explaining how we've been doing to be affected by those issues, because I see them as separate, although I also want to say that some of those issues I think were affected by the transition just because of the emotional changes that have happened, the tolerancy for each other basically, and the sex drive issues has been affecting it as well. So there's been some trust things that we're getting through, so I feel very positive about the future, and so does he. So we're working towards improving our relationship. But that's also why I didn't make any videos, because I didn't want it to be all doom and gloom when I was all doom and gloom. Okay, also, yeah, sex drive has been a issue, actually. It's been fun at times, but my sex drive hasn't picked up with his, which has been a lot. Right now he's on 100 milligrams a week, and he's been on that for about 3 months now. So I don't know if that's affecting it completely, like how much the dosage is, because I hear that no matter what you're on, it's going to pick up, but it'll go away after like 4 or 5 months. So we'll see. But it's been quite a bit to handle, because I constantly have to be rejecting him, which is something that does not improve his self-esteem and stuff like that, but like I can't do it all the time. So that's been kind of tricky, and we've had to kind of have open communication. Now that I'm done exams, he sees that I was really exhausted and it had a lot to do with that. So if that's happening in your relationship, communicate, talk about it, encourage each other, you know, stuff like that. It's been kind of funny. He's been focusing on a lot of masculine stereotypes. He's become, it's funny, on one side he's become a little bit more of a feminist than ever before, because he's like, oh, women are treated like this, and oh, men are treated like that, it's not fair, we should all be equal, and that's great. But he's also been embracing a lot of male stereotypes. You know, he wants to drink more beer, and you know, he kind of objectifies women a lot, and he's apologized to a lot of men for that, because he now understands that it's kind of natural, which is odd, I guess. So I've been objectified a lot, and a lot of other people have, so I'm sorry. The changes, physiological changes, his voice has dropped a lot, and that's helped for me seeing him as masculine and male. Body fat has been redistributed. He's got facial hair. Yeah. It's been 4 months, okay? And he's got it like down here, and then he's got some along the bottom as well, and along the sides here, and a little bit there. It's nothing like full. It's little hairs, but it's noticeable, and he's been passing a lot more, and yeah, his jawline's kind of shrunken in, and his cheekbones. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's helped for me seeing him as male. For attraction levels, I'm still attracted to him, and I still feel really close with him and very much in love with him. But I must say that I do miss the femininity in him sometimes. I think that has a lot to do with complimenting him. I used to compliment him and call him beautiful and sexy and so gorgeous, and those are kind of feminine words to use, and he doesn't like it when I say those. So I've been kind of trying to change those into how handsome you are and stuff like that, but it doesn't come natural yet. I still really want to compliment him with feminine things, I guess. So that's been hard. That's still happening right now, and that's hard because, I don't know, I guess in some ways I still sexually objectify him a little bit as a woman, and I shouldn't, and I know that, and I'm trying really hard. So that's a work in progress. Let's see, what else? Complimenting him. Yeah, making him feel manly has a lot to do with the compliments as well. He likes to feel tough. Like when I hold onto his arm, and he's like, oh, I feel big and strong and stuff. And, you know, touching his muscles and be like, ooh, honey, that you're so strong. That's been common. Yeah, definitely that's helping with his self-esteem and with the dysphoria as well. The more he's complimented, not just by me, it means like 100-fold more when someone else compliments him, which is understandable. But yeah. Dysphoria itself. I've had a lot of people emailing me asking about how do I deal with my partner's dysphoria. Honestly, from my experience, a lot of comforting encouragement, saying, you know, this isn't always going to be this way. It's going to be a lot easier. You're going to be able to pass. You know, a lot of fears. Noah's gone through a lot of times of, you know, is this a big mistake? Like, that's pretty common, actually. You know, I think I'm making the wrong decision. I'm really scared. That happens a lot. It's just encouraging, saying, like, look back at what you've gone through and how you felt since you were a child. Like, this is something that's right for you. And look how the depression has lifted so much. Like, he used to be very depressed, and it's amazing, the changes, what it's done. It's been great. Just encouraging that way, but also a big part of it is choosing the battles. If you find that your partner is constantly in dysphoria and it's not to do so much with depression, it's just dysphoria, like I feel like a woman right now or whatever, like everyone sees me as a girl still. If that's happening all the time, choose your battles. You know, you gotta have that openness, so you gotta say like, honey, I can't prove to you that you are a man or will be, you know, you are a man, and encourage you every single day. That's how I see you, and you're going to have to get over it. Like, if it's all the time, it's going to really start affecting your relationship. So just pick and choose your battles. If not, just say, honey, you're being a fool. I love you. Get over it. And maybe they're not the person to say that to. Maybe you could say it in a much nicer way. I don't necessarily say that way, but choose your battles, because you're going to get tired really quickly if you don't. Yeah, and a big thing is also do things together, okay? I know it's kind of cheesy because it's part of my profession and my schooling, therapeutic recreation, ding, 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 ding. Do things together. It helps so much. Pick up a new sport where, you know, he could work out during it, because the more you work out, the faster the testosterone affects your muscles and you become more of a manly stance. Like, go out and we're gonna do tennis, like that kind of stuff. It releases so many happy endorphins and promotes like so much bonding and just release. Just do stuff, seriously, it'll help a lot. And just, if you don't like what you just started doing, change it, do something else. That's a big deal, okay? Other than that, I probably missed a lot. Questions, anybody, just send them to me, post them. Don't feel alone, okay? Since I started making these videos, I've had a lot of messages and a lot of people talking to me and saying that, you know, they're going through the exact same thing and they thought they were alone. You're not, okay? There's a lot of people. It's hard to find us, but post on my page or whatever, and I'll try and hook you up with someone, or you can talk to me. Just vent. Venting is fantastic, okay? And there's not a whole lot of people out there that can understand what you're going through, but I can. So yeah. Anyways, that's my cue. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Bye.